Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we are playing Joust and Defender. Alright, we'll go into Joust and then we'll hit Defender afterwards. Joust was a very interesting, fun little game. Had very interesting controls. But the hitboxing was a little off. Not a ton though, to be honest. It's just weird, that's all. It is kind of funny that you get to land on them on their heads. But you gotta be careful on their feet. See, that's the one thing I never got is how they differentiated who got hit by what on that one. So one thing I didn't like about Joust, it's a fun little game for a few minutes, but it really kind of loses its luster pretty quickly. Given both the way getting hit works and the way the flying works was always just a little kind of off to me. But I mean, that's Joust. I don't think we really need to get too crazy in depth in the game. I think everybody that enjoys or knows of it knows of the game, and otherwise I don't think it's really a thing, right? Same thing with Defender. Like, luckily this is going to be the last of the old school games that we're going to be playing, and then we can actually go back into some decent games again. But, you know. Oh yeah, I forgot how crazy this game was. Like, I forgot that you kind of start getting fast. I don't remember if you crash into the ground or not. There we go. Ah, boo. Okay, yeah, you do get to just go through the ground. Okay, I thought that was a thing, but I couldn't remember off the top of my head. The speed, though, you know, it just is no joke. I don't even know what the hell was going on there. But we were doing good for a minute, and then we didn't do so good. He was hiding. Well, that was dumb. We just spawned and he just right on us. It was kind of crazy. I mean, all these games do lend themselves again well to being on Game Boy. Like, they're just little games that you pick up while you're wasting some time, having a little fun. You don't get too invested, but you can waste a lot of time with them. But they are those games that I think lose a lot of fun and luster. The more you play it, the less you want to, for the most part. And I think, like, in short bursts where you pop it on in, like, a car ride or where you're waiting in a room or something with your parents or whatever, it's a fun little game. I think your parents will play it more than you, as far as these were concerned back in the day. But just in short bursts, to waste a little time, I think they are very well done and are a little bit of fun. But as an overall kind of, ooh, I want to go get that game, I don't think they were sought after that much, because I don't think that most people would enjoy playing these like for extended periods of time. I know there's definitely a core group of people that do love these, and that's what it was catered to. But as an overall, I think it was, even back then, it was more of a nostalgic thing and kind of a fun little, if you wind up with it, you play it a little bit, and then you move on. I don't think it was, a game that you really wanted to focus like a lot of attention on, because like all these arcade games really were just kind of on loop where it just got a little faster, got a little crazier, but there was no real, anything other than the high score that kind of drove you to playing these games more. It wasn't I gotta get past this so I can go do a different boss or this or that. I mean, it was the same thing on repeat. Got a little faster, maybe a different, unique kind of mob that was there that did something kind of different, or a slightly different pattern that made it harder. But overall, the game being repeatable over and over and over again, I think really wears on even the most hardcore person. I feel like after a while, it, other than that drive to get that higher score or whatever, I really feel like it just, the more you play it, the more the enjoyment kind of goes down in relation. So you pick it up and you play it for a short time. Oh, it's a lot of fun. It's silly, and you're like, oh, I play Joust, and 30 minutes go by, like, oh, great. But then after that, and you go do something else, I think you really want to change out the game and go play something else, because you're like, okay, I did that, it was fun for a while, I'm good. So these games don't have like the longevity of them and anything other than kind of a nostalgic, fun for a short burst kind of thing, and to waste some time that you didn't want to like really invest into something that you had to like stop or whatever because you're just gonna go do something quick. These are perfect for that. Like, you play for 10-20 minutes during something, turn it off, move on, not even think about it, as opposed to some of the other games where you're getting really invested in it and you want to play for hours and stuff. I don't think this is that game. This is the short burst, sitting around, wasting a little time, go to the bathroom, play some Defender, Well, guys, with that being said, thank you so much for joining. Until next time, have a good one.